Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action. The new Trier Trevians take on the Maine South Hawks in the regional championship game. Class 4A playoff action, state playoff game, and a lot of intensity between these two teams. Going to be on the line with this one. Glad to have you with us, wherever you may be on the network line. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Stay with us here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network for this one. We're going to have a lot of fun on this one. And to be O'Brien, first pitch hitting, fly ball out to center. And Sam Zaks heads up for the out, one away. Andrew Rendazzo, the batter. I expect this one to be a rowdy game. There's been a lot of trash talk all season long in the various sports between these two. It's actually been going on for a number of years. Low and outside the ball. There was some really nasty stuff from the Maine South kids at the New Trier basketball game. And I noticed the New Trier basketball graduated seniors are here today. Now the delivery. There's a strike. Dylan Hong on the mound. Threat of rain. We've had a couple of light, drizzly drops at the start of the game here. And ball four. So Randazzo draws the walk, and Luke Krasik the batter. Alexander Gonzalo on deck. Low and inside a ball. Hong told to tuck in his shirt. The look over. And the throw over there, runner back. And a line shot, that's a base hit. Single to right. And over to third goes Randazzo. Runners at the corners. Take that back on the throw to third over to second. Goes Krasik. And Alexander Gonzalo, the batter. Alex Gonzalo takes a pitch outside the ball. New Trier hosts the regional this year, being the higher seed. This could be the last home game of the year for New Trier. It would really take something of a miracle as far as the number of teams that would have to lose in order for the Trevians to host another game. In fact, it's an impossibility, so I'm thinking about it. So this is the last game here. There's a strike. Because this year it's always the higher seed that gets the home game. So even if a fly ball down the line, foul territory, taken for the out, and tagging coming home is Randazzo. And because even if New Trier plays number 1 seed Lane in the next game, the 2 and 3 seeds, Oak Park and Evanston, are playing each other. So that would mean that if New Trier and, say, Evanston won, then the game would be at Evanston. If New Trier Oak Park won, then the game would be at Oak Park. Over to first. 3-1 on the putout. And Semi Marin is out to end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the first. Obviously, we have to play this game. I'm just trying to describe how this is going to work this year. There's a strike. Sam Zacks, the batter. Zacks, Stressler, and Alex Calarco. Big, tall, rangy right-hander on the mound. And a pitch low ball. Maine South won the 2 league games against New Trier. There's a strike. But as I've often mentioned, this is the second season. Doesn't matter what you did previously. That's why I don't do batting averages and all those other fun things, because it doesn't matter. You got to win the game. You advance as far as you have every right to advance. They look in. The pitch. And foul ball off to the right. And a line shot, that's going to be a base hit. Past the second baseman. Into right field. Leadoff single. And Brendan Stressler, 1-0, Maine South, here at the bottom of the first inning. Foul ball. And a bunt foul. And this is going to be I think it's going to be our last year of doing New Trier Sports on TV. I think the school is going to take it over themselves. Foul ball. They are certainly talking it over, shall we say. And no pitch. Stressler called time. Zach will have to go back. The look over. And the pitch. Scooped in, fly ball. Great catch by the left fielder. And Zach's will have to hold. Here's Alex Calarco. And a strike. Playoff game, always a lively crowd anyway. And the teams get a little more vocal too in their dugouts. Again, to throw to first, nearly threw it away. And strike and stolen base for Sam Zachs. As Zach steals second, Calarco continues to bat. And a ground ball. Shortstop has it. Long throw in time. Got Calarco. On the play over to third goes Zachs. And Ryan Casel, the batter. And a line shot right at the second baseman. And that'll do it for the inning. In the inning, no runs, a hit, and a man left for the Trevians at the end of 1-0 Maine South. Charlie Shaw leading it off here in the top of the second inning, facing Dylan Hung, and base hit single. That's just a slip of the tongue on my part. Karam Orushevich. Orushevich bats in a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory is Mastros. He has it for the out. One away. Danny Sullivan, the batter. Now the pitch. Fly ball. Right fielder drifts back and over, has it for the out. And a strike one. Cooper Kotowski, the batter. Number 9, the batting order for the Maine South Hawks, and a strike. High and tight a ball. And a 55-footer outside, and bounces in, and on the play over to second goes Charlie Shaw, and Shaw was already going anyway. So it's a stolen base for him. And it's a ball, pitch high. Two out. Runner at second. Top of the second inning. Hong looks back, delivers. Strike three. Caught him knee high on the outside corner. In the inning, no runs, a hit, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of the second, and Charlie Brodell will lead it off for the Trevians. Brodell, Florida, and Mendez do up. And strike. Line shot right at the shortstop. One away. And Florida the batter. And takes a strike on the inside corner. Tried to, I guess the way you could describe that is turn away into the pitch. Or trying to get hit by the pitch turning into it. Turning away from it, rather. A ball outside. What a what? And foul ball. 1-2. Seen a lot of that. Kind of turning away into a pitch. Even kind of sticking their elbow out there doing it. Line shot, that's a base hit single. So 1 out single, and Louis Florida aboard, and Alex Mendez the batter. And strike on the outside corner. New Trier has made it to the Final Four a number of times in recent years. And made it to the Elite Eight a number of times. (1997), 1999, 2000. (2007), 2009, 2017. High bounder. Fair ball. Throw to first. No. Throw to second. See if they can catch Florida napping. A swinging bunt. And perfectly placed by Mendez. And Graham Mastros the batter. And Mastros with the ground ball. Deep short, pick up by the shortstop. The long throw, not in time. Mastros beats it out. And the bases are loaded with 1 out for the Trevians, and A.J. Steinbach the batter. And a little discussion on the mound. And A.J. comes to bat. Number 9 in the batting order for the Trevians. And a foul ball. And high and away ball. Bases are loaded. Trevians threatening. Maine South leading 1-0. Bottom of the second. Outside a ball. Outfield for the Hawks playing shallow. Yeah, straight. Letter high. Outer half. The look in, the delivery. And that's low ball. And a line shot over the shortstop. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to score one. And that's it. And they'll leave the bases loaded. RBI single for A.J. Steinbach. Sam Zach's the batter. Yeah, shot foul. Outside the ball. And a little ground ball. They'll play will be at home. And no. Mendez is safe. The catcher missed the plate on the fielder's choice. Trying for the play at the plate, the Maine South catcher didn't have his foot on the bag for the force out. So it's 2-1, favor of the Trevians. Here's Stressler. Outside the ball. Foul away. And the pitch. High fly ball. Kind of went fishing a little bit. Left fielder will have it. Too shallow. For Mastros to come out. Alex Calarco, the batter. And a pitch high and outside the ball. Another one high and away, a ball. Swing and a miss, straight. And a high pop-up. Second baseman drifts back to shallow right field and takes it for the out at the end of the inning. But the Trevians come up with 2 runs on 4 hits and lead it 2-1 as we go to the top of the third. Top of the third inning, Timmy O'Brien leading it off for the Hawks. And a strike one on the first offering from Dylan Hong. And a line shot. Oh, great catch. Great catch by Alex Mendez at short. One away. Randazzo. And Andrew Randazzo is a pop-up foul and a whoopsie. Given error to Lewis, Florida on that one. Going outside the ball. And a little inside the ball. And a fly ball. That's going to be a gapper out there to the fence. Picked up by Steinbach, and he sends it in, but not before the double by Randazzo. And the ball gets away. Not going to go anywhere. And foul ball back. Luke Krasik, the batter. And scoop that. Out to left, trying to go opposite field. Not enough oomph on it to do much with it. And 2 away. Alexander Gonzalo has a single. Here comes the runner home. And we are tied up at 2. Sammy Marin, the batter. Inside the ball. I was just watching on my old broadcast Adam Rosales from Maine South. He played Major League Baseball. I know he was with Oakland. There are a couple of other teams I know he's with, but Oakland's the only one I know off the top of my head. Colorado, I think he was also with Colorado. I'm swinging a bit straight. And 55-footer in the dirt, dropped third strike. And he swung at it anyway, went fishing in the Skokie Lagoon, strike 3. And the inning over. Go to the bottom half of the third. And Ryan Casel will lead it off. Casel, Brodell, and Florida due up. Middle of the batting order. And a solo ground ball. Third to first. First pitch inning, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Charlie Brodell. And Brodell lets one go by. It's a ball low and outside. And foul ball. Here at New Trier. New Trier did host a regional. Has hosted actual regionals in the old system a couple of times. I remember one where we had a real windshield whacker, and the person driving by on Willow Road got so mad about it, nearly got killed by a pitch. Walked right out on the field in the middle of the game. Whoa, wake-up call, big time. On the pitch, low and outside the ball, ball 4, and Brodell draws a 1-out walk. And Louis, Florida, the batter. And a strike. That's his second time in his at-bat. His at-bats today. Did the same pitch on that first pitch. Both times that Louis Florida's been at bat. And a pitch high, a ball. Alex Mendez on deck. Florida with a solid single. First time at bat. Outside the ball, gets away. But Brodell was not going. Swing and a miss, straight. Got a little piece of it, I guess. Ticked it a little bit. Now the pitch, and strike three. And 2 out. Here's Alex Mendez. Strike. Strike on the outside corner. Yeah, at the knees. Low and outside the ball. Swing and a miss, strike three, and we're done with the third inning. At the end of 3, we're tied at 2. And once again, Charlie Shaw will lead it off for Maine South here in the top of the 4th inning. 55-footer, ball 1. Dylan Hong on the mound for the Trevians. And a fly ball. That's going to be caught out there by Steinbach for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. Karen Melrushevich. Arashevich takes a ball 1. And a little topper foul. Strike on the outside corner. And the pitch, high and outside a ball. And scooped at, fly ball on the giddy up. Zach's over. Nope, can't hold on to it. Slipped on the warning track, went to Steinbach, but not before Arashevich goes into second with the double. Danny Sullivan, the batter. So the second runner back. The look back, the pitch. Foul ball. Outside the ball. Now the delivery and hit by the pitch. So Danny Sullivan aboard. And Cooper Kotowski. Ground ball. Step on third. Fielder's choice over to first, not in time. And 2 away. Timmy O'Brien, the batter. And low and away a ball. And a pitch high, a ball. Ball 1. And a high fly ball. Right fielder Stressler waits and takes it for the out. And we're halfway home in the ball game. Tied up at 2. Graham Mastros will lead it off. 8-9-1. And then the Trevian batting order due up here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. In the regional championship game. Illinois High School Association playoffs, Class 4A. Pitch outside of ball 1 to Mastros. Another one outside, ball 2. And a windshield whacker. Off to the right. Low and outside a ball. And ball 4. And Mastros draws the walk. Here's A.J. Steinbach. Third baseman pulled in, expecting the bunt. And pitch behind Steinbach. And Mastros over to second. Again, showing bunt is Steinbach. Pulls it back. Doesn't matter, gets hit by the pitch. Out of his last plate appearances, the last 8, AJ's been hit 3 times. There's a strike. Sam Zach's the batter. Pitcher's low ball. The look in. Runners with their lead. And ground ball right to the third baseman. Steps on the bag, throws to first. Nope. And and the fielder's choice, but they got the lead runner. So runners at first and second still. And Brendan Stressler, the batter. He did go, strike one. Look back, the pitch, and a strike at the knees, maybe thigh high. Now the pitch, and foul ball. Another one fouled off. And yet another one. Hang it in there. Stressler. Knotted up at 2, bottom of the 4th inning. Wind is blowing out a little bit, but it's not a factor in this one. And a pitch low, a ball. And a ground ball right to the first baseman. Thought to go to second, instead took the sure out at first. Runners at second and third. With 2 out. And Alex Calarco, and they're going to intentionally walk Calarco. And Carabas, the courtesy runner for him. They aren't going to fool around with Alex. A day like this, with so much on the line, and a hitter with the reputation of Calarco, they weren't going to play around. Ground ball and right through the 5-0. Gave a big hole there, and that's going to score 2. Shortstop, rather, had trouble getting it out of his glove. And a single by Casel. And 2 runs home for the Trevians. And Charlie Brodell, the batter. And a strike. Trevians have stranded 5 through 3 innings. And fouled away, off to the left, or right, center, somewhere out there. Yes, a little ground ball, shortstop. He had a little trouble with it. Up throwing, not in time. And you score that as a hit. At least that's what they did in the dugout. Here's Lewis, Florida. Bases are loaded. And time called. And we're going to have a pitching change for Maine South. The lefty who shut out the Trevians 11-0 now on the mound. And strike outside. They're a little scared of having him start this game because the Trevians have already seen him once. Even though he did do such a great job against them. Swing and a miss, strike. And well outside the ball. Big crowd on hand. Got them standing on the fences all the way down the lines here. Pitches high ball. I'm sure a combination of the regional championship, the rivalry. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Time called. A little bit of a stare down. And fly ball. Left fielder drifts over. Had to drift back a little bit, reach up and take it for the out. But the Trevians gain the lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the 4th as we go to the 5th inning. And Andrew Randazzo will lead it off. And foul ball back. Trevians have stranded 8 through 4 innings. Casel with the pop-up. Head for the out. Little ground ball. And throw, nope. Headed back up the middle. Just unable to get that, and Krasik has himself a single. Alexander Gonzalo had an RBI single his last time up. And soft liner caught by Hong and over to Florida at first, and the double play ends the inning. Go to the bottom half of the 5th. And the Trevians leading it 4-2. Alex Mendez, bottom third of the batting order for the Trevians, due up. The left-hander delivers, swing and a miss, strike. Mendez with a swinging bunt single down the third base line. His first time up, scored a run. Struck out his last time at bat. Trevians sent 8 to the plate last inning. Outside a ball. Hope you enjoy these broadcasts wherever you may be on our network line. Cable of the internet. And a strike on the outside corner. I don't like trash talking. I don't care who it is. You cheer for your team, not against your opponent. Swing and a miss, strike. Mastro's the batter as Mendez struck out. You know, the reality is you don't like when somebody does it to you. Don't do it back to them in retaliation. And that's a little bit of what's going on here in the stands. And a ball. I mean, I understand the trash talking that's going on right now from the new Trier side. Because these are graduated seniors that think that there's no consequences for what they're yelling. Ground ball. First baseman over to the pitcher, covering in time. But I still think it's inappropriate. A strike. At Steinbeck. Turning it away from the pitch. And the ball curved back in over the plate. Outside of ball. I guess I'm saying I understand it, but I'm not. But I'm sort of excusing it. Of course, it's not my job to say anything because I'm just a member of the, I'm just here to video games, not to announce them. I'm not here to, I'm not a member of the staff at all. There's a strike. Deuces on the count. And a ground ball. Again, the first baseman over to the pitcher covering for the out. And 3 up, 3 down on both sides of the ball. 4-2, New Trier leading Maine South. And we go to the 6th inning. Sammy Marin leading it off. Fouls one off. Dylan Hung on the distance. Line shot right at Florida. Has it for the out, one away. Charlie Shaw, the batter. And ground ball. Fair ball, no, foul ball. Nice play by Mastros. And a high pop-up. Shortstop. Mendez back on the edge of the outfield grass. Has it for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Karam Arushevich. And a fly ball. And Strutzler. And a quick 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no to the left. Go to the bottom half of the 6th. Sam Zacks, top of the batting order, due up for the Trevians. Zachs, Stressler, and Calarco. Due up. Zach safe on a single and grounded two fielders' choices. Foul ball. Nice college try, but couldn't get there. Outside the ball. And the Trier basketball team riding the Maine South team here, the graduated seniors, they had to hold their tongue against Maine South in the Maine South basketball game there at Maine South. It got really ugly in that game with the students, and the staff at Maine South did absolutely nothing. So tit for tat here in a little bit, but I don't, as I've mentioned before, I don't particularly like trash talking, and certainly not overly doing it. I don't believe in it in any form. And fly ball, center fielder waits and has it for the out. And Brendan Stressler, the batter. And a ball one. We're here at New Trier Regional Championship. And the look in. And the pitch. And fouled away. A windshield whacker back behind us here. And low it outside the ball. I think part of this is also that parents, if they are not multiple sport parent, don't understand the there's a strike. They don't understand the rivalry, the sense of tit for tat. Long fly ball. Back it goes. Back. Stressler has hit a home run. Out of here. 5-2 now the score. Trevians, bottom of the sixth, add to their lead. Yeah, it's 4 home runs for Trevian batters in the games of the playoffs. And fouled away. Here's Alex Calarco. Yeah, right down the line, that's a fair ball. And Calarco into second with the double. He had 3 in the game against Lincoln Park and 1 now here in this one. And Queso with a shot down the line. And Carabas, the courtesy runner, going to come into second. And it's going to be ground rule double. Got stuck in the fence out there by the foul pole. So another run home. And it is 6-2. And Charlie Brodell, the batter. And there's some talk coming from the dugout, and the ump has made a couple of warnings over there. Time called. And a fly ball. Right fielder has it for the out. And Casel will hold. And Louis Florida, the batter. And the ball gets away. On the pass ball over to third goes Casel. Nice pitch. Strike. And outside the ball, that one gets away, and that's going to allow a run to score. And it is 7-2. You're in the bottom of the sixth inning. Swing and a miss, strike. And a ball outside. Nobody on. 2 out, foul ball. Trevians with the 3 spot here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 4. And Florida draws the walk. And Mendez fouls one off. Windshield whacker, new pitcher on the mound. And believe it or not, I've just been threatened by one of the Maine South parents. I've been standing here beside my stand. Threatened a couple of the new Trier students and threatened me. Foul ball. Didn't like the trash talking, I assume. And strike 3. So we go to the 7th inning. And Danny Sullivan, the batter. Yeah, strike. 1-1. Sullivan, Cooper, Katowski, and Timmy O'Brien do up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Cooper, Katowski, the catcher for the Hawks. Number 9, the batting order. There's a strike. And a 55-footer bounces in for a ball. So as expected here, it looks like 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the sectional. Will be in the sectional. The 4 advancing in the 4 regionals. There's a strike. Didn't like the call. Thought it was outside for a ball. And a line shot. That's down the line. That's right towards the foul pole. Bounces up against the fence at the state championship site. And in the second is Katowski. Courtesy runner out there, Joe Ward. Timmy O'Brien, the batter. And a strike. And up over the head of Stressler. And with the double, run scores. Back-to-back doubles. No, he didn't. He held up at third. So runners at second and third. Andrew Randazzo, the batter. And a ball. And strike on the inside corner. Well, a couple of adages proved here. Pitcher's low in the dirt of ball. Number one, very tough to win 3 games against an opponent in high school if you're relatively equal in talent. That's number one. Number two is it doesn't matter what happens in the regular season. And you start with a clean slate. Ball 4, bases are loaded. Luke Krasik, and new pitcher on the mound for the Trevians, and Ollie Barco. Yeah, strike. Hawks had the bases loaded. Foul ball back to the screen. Well, it's been an exciting ball game. And high and outside of ball. Number 3 in the batting order for the Hawks, batting with the bases loaded. Top of the 7th inning. Held up in time. They're going to check that. No, he did not. Strike 3. And I can understand Maine South being a little upset with that call. Alex Gonzalo, the batter. As I've often said, umpires are like your mother. They're always right. Even when they're wrong, they're right. And the answer when you complain is precisely the same. Because I said so. Delivery. Pitches high, a ball. And a strike. Now the pitch. And ball 4. That walks in a run. And it's 7-3 now. Trevians here in the top of the 7th. 2 out. Bases remain loaded. And a pitch high and outside the ball. Ball 1. Ollie Barkle on in relief. It might have been a pitch count thing on Hong. A strike. And then something could be said for the fact that he was tiring out here. The fact that they had 2 doubles here in the top of the 7th. And a strike. All up to Sammy Marin. And a line shot of one up bouncer right to third baseman. Mastro steps on the bag, and the New Trier Trevians are the regional champions, beating the Maine South Hawks. And the Trevians advance to the sectional against Lane Tech. The New Trier Trevians, 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 4 times, walked 4 times, 9 left on base, and 1 stolen base. That the Sam Zacks in his first bottom of the first inning. For Maine South, 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They were struck out 2 times, walked twice, 7 left on base for the Hawks, and 1 stolen base. That'll do it for us for this game. Trevians are the regional champion. Join us for our next broadcast. The Trevians and Lane Tech in the sectional semifinal. And for all of us here at the network, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody. This has been a Metro Chicago Sports Network copyrighted presentation, all rights reserved.